Good morning. If you're joining me, good morning. I'll come on a bit earlier to give people a chance to set themselves up, to come and join me. If you're joining me, I hope you're well. Good morning. I'm going to start at 7 a.m. my time, which is just in 2 minutes. Again, I wanted to come on early to let people really settle in, come online. I just realized I feel very far away. Hopefully people can hear and see me. In fact, I'm going to come forward a little bit. I'm going to remove this cushion. I have a cushion so I can come forward. Good morning. Morning, Mom. Nice to see you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're all well. Move it forward a little bit. There we go. That might help a little bit. Yeah, I hope you're all well. It's that time of year when a lot of emotions can come up, right? Where it can be quite difficult for some people. Feelings of loss, but also feelings of joy, feelings of gratitude, but also feelings of maybe loneliness. Not an easy time of year for everyone. Morning, Mom. Which is why I decided to come on and do this. And since I'm a real early bird, I thought I'll come on at 7 a.m. I know many of you are not early birds, so depending if you're where you are in the world, you will get this recording after this session. Okay, it is 7 a.m. I'm going to move back to my seat, and you're invited to be seated or lying down. It's really up to you. If you're still in bed, stay in bed. All you need to do is listen. There'll be a few options for a little bit of a somatic practice, so working with the body, but all can be done lying down or seated, okay? So do what's right for you. I'm going to move back and then we'll get started. Do you know, this morning I pulled my surrender cards. For those of you that come to my events, you'll know I have my wonderful surrender cards. And this morning it was so appropriate. It was surrender to rest and sleep. That feels so appropriate for this time of year. It's actually a season, isn't it? As we're now officially in winter, when we should actually be slowing down rather than speeding up. And yet, everywhere, everything is so busy and there's so much going on that we aren't actually doing that. And I find that a real shame, because we should be. And we should be listening to our bodies more and listening and attuning to what we need, rather than feeling that we're constantly in this state of, it's almost a state of threat, isn't it? Pressure, if you are celebrating Christmas, and not everyone is, the pressure of gifts, the pressure of finances, the pressure of social settings and gatherings, maybe being far away from your family. There's lots of things. Anyway, I am here to guide you through the next 45 minutes, I'm just checking my clock, of finding some stillness during this festive time. Finding some stillness. And my overall theme is going to be self-compassion and self-love, because I feel that's so important. So what I'd like you to do first of all is, as I said, get a comfortable seat in whatever chair you'd like to be in, or stay lying down. And all you need to do throughout this practice is just follow my voice and do what's right for you and your body. Anything that doesn't feel right, don't do it. If you feel any pain or strain, not that there should be anything that does that, but there may for you and your body, please stop. If you want to stop listening, okay? If you don't know me, my name is Corey Wilkie. I am based in Edinburgh, and I am the face of Koa, my brand. I'm very passionate about nervous system regulation, somatic work, and working integratively and holistically with the body. And I currently identify as a trauma-informed integrative somatic therapist. You can see me doing lots of things in Edinburgh, whether it's collaborations with people like breath and somatic movement, women's somatic sessions, compassion workshops, and much, much more. And it's a big reason why I wanted to come on today, because I am every day working with my body actively to find more balance and more stillness. And I want to share that with the world, because I think it's the key for us to navigate this crazy life that we're in. And it doesn't mean that things are suddenly going to be perfect, but it means that we have more of an understanding of what our body needs, what things we can do and what tools we can use that help us find more balance and stillness, and also, of course, cultivate more compassion and self-love. All very important. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. For those that just joined me, you can be seated or lying down for this next 40 minutes now. Okay, I'm going to start with a poem. I have two books with me today. One is, they're both from authors that I truly love. One is from Melody Godfred, and it's self-love poetry. Now, Melody has just released her beautiful new book all about the moons of the year. However, I felt this one was really appropriate today. And then the other one is by Donna Ashworth, Growing Brave. I felt they were both really appropriate for today. I felt inspired to use them. And I'm going to start with a first poem. So before I do, I really invite you to get as comfortable as you can be. Take whatever you need, whether it's a blanket or a cushion, or you need to put your feet up if you're seated, and allow your breath to just flow naturally. There's no expectation to take deeper breaths unless that's something you feel you want to do. And just allow your body to soften. The shoulders to feel like they're relaxing. Maybe the jaw, relax that jaw, maybe open the mouth. You may find you want to close the eyes, but everything is optional. Just do whatever is right for you to get yourself settled. And if you're lying down or seated and you find yourself falling asleep, don't worry, okay? I will be sharing this recording later. So my first poem is from Self-Love Poetry by Melody Godfred. Today I remember life is precious, and what is here now could be gone a second from now. Today I remember that we are only safe because we all agree to live in harmony instead of harm. Today I remember that everyone can choose to be brave, and bravery saves lives. Kindness does too, especially on days like today. Today I remember. Tomorrow I'll remember too. And I'm going to start first of all with a somatic practice, my adaptation of Peter Levine's self-holding practice. I love this practice because it really allows you to find more stillness in the body. But again, do what's right for you. And practice will be, about 5 to 7 minutes roughly, and it can be done seated or lying down. So starting by just allowing yourself again to just come into the body. Maybe to check in with yourself and how you're feeling this morning. Is your body feeling tired or awake, heavy or light? Do you feel tensions in parts of your body or spaces that are more soft and relaxed? Take a moment to check in. Now there's an option here to take a deeper breath or two, or a breath in and a big sigh out, or a few of those if you feel that's helpful for you and your body. When we breathe in and breathe out longer, it allows our body to tap into that rest and digest part of the nervous system. When we exhale, there's a sense of release. I'm going to take a few breaths in and exhales because I feel I need them right now. Now, if you are taking deeper breaths, feel free to carry on taking those, and otherwise come back to that natural breath. And I'm going to start with that practice I was talking about, the self-holding one. So we're going to start by placing one hand, it doesn't matter left or right, at the back of the neck. Gently placing that hand in the back of the neck. And then taking the other hand and placing it on the forehead. Now if this feels too much, you can place your hands wherever you wish. It may be your chest or your belly. But if this feels okay, placing one hand on the back of the neck, one hand on the forehead. And just allow yourself to be here. Recognizing that we have a million thoughts zooming through our head every day, and if thoughts pop up, acknowledge them and then let them just fade away, maybe like passing clouds, maybe leaves on a river, maybe pebbles dropping into a pond. Just acknowledging them, letting them pass, maybe bringing your attention back to those hands or to my voice. And just take a moment to notice, what does it feel like to have the palm of the hand connected to the back of the neck and the forehead? You may even find you want to add a little bit more pressure or be softer with your hand placed on the body. Noticing if the palm of the hand is warm or cool, heavy or light. Just taking a moment to find a connection between your hands and your body in this moment. And know that you can always change hands if you need to. Just noticing, not judging, just being here. And we'll just stay here for a few more moments as we allow the hands to just settle on the body, on the forehead and the back of the neck. In this practice, if you're going to do it again in the future, you can do over a longer period of time. Today is just a small taster to allow us to arrive into the space, to hopefully settle the nervous system in the body and work with the soma. Now when you're ready, there's an invitation to move the hand from the forehead down to the chest, and then remove the hand from the back of the neck also down to the chest. If this feels too much, you can keep one hand on the forehead, one hand on the chest. You choose what is right for you. Wherever you are, again noticing, what does it feel like to have that connection to my body? What do I notice, if anything? And if I'm struggling to notice anything or feel a connection to my body, knowing that is okay too. Again, are the palms cold or warm, heavy or light? Does it feel different if you've placed your hands somewhere else? Does that feel different? While you're here, allowing the breath to flow and allowing that body to soften even more, maybe letting that mouth open a little bit wider, the shoulders sink to the ground a little more. Just being here and noticing. And now in your own time, taking one hand, if you've had both hands on the chest, taking one hand and bringing it to the belly. So keeping one hand on the chest, bringing one hand to the belly. Again, allowing yourself to feel that connection to yourself. Noticing any temperature changes, perhaps any changes in the way your body is feeling. Perhaps even adjusting your posture. It may be that if you're seated, You stretch out your legs. If you're lying down, you allow the body to sink in even a little bit more. You do what is right for you. There is never right or wrong, at least not with me. So just allow your hands to connect with your body. Notice how that feels in this moment. Whatever you do, keep breathing, everyone, in whichever way is right for you. We can sometimes hold our breath in moments when our body feels slightly under threat for whatever reason. It can be as simple as a doorbell going or a phone ringing. So just allow yourself to be here, keep breathing. And now, if you wish, there's an option to bring both hands to that belly, connecting with that belly, and just keep breathing. Keep noticing, not judging, just being here with your body. If your eyes are closed, just allow them to be closed, to feel heavy. And finally, you have the option to bring both hands back up to that chest. If that feels too much today, you may even wish to give yourself a hug and just stay there. But whatever you do, just connecting either to the heart space or a hug, or moving your hands to wherever is needed. And while you're there, I'm going to read you another poem. This is again from Melody Godfred's book. Your highs, your lows, your power, your vulnerability, your voice, your silence, your shape, your light, your patience, your momentum, your joy, your despair, your playfulness, your gravity, your hands, your brain, your grace, your neuroses, your forgiveness, your fire, your flaws, your perfection, your desires, your acceptance, your might, your softness, your courage, your anxiety, your mess, your magnitude, your jokes, your anger, your hugs, your tears, your integrity, your ingenuity, your talent, your conviction, your vision, your resilience. All of you. That's what I love. Whenever you're ready, allowing your hands to settle and taking them away from the body, maybe giving them a little bit of a shake. Maybe giving the arms a little bit of a shake. If you know me, I love a good shake. Maybe you need a bit of movement in this moment just to kind of connect with your body. Do what's right for you, just to come back into the body and come out of that practice. Now from here, we're going to move into a mindfulness practice, or a meditation really. Actually, it's more of a meditation. And it's about acknowledging the importance of not putting pressure on ourselves, of finding balance, of knowing that we're doing our best and that's enough. So get yourself settled in again. Maybe allow the eyes to soften. And before I begin, I'm just going to play my chimes. I hope that acoustically this works today. Again, there's an invitation to take a deeper breath or two if you feel that would be helpful. To allow that jaw to soften, maybe even moving the jaw, making some silly faces, sticking the tongue out, releasing any tension there. And then allowing your body to settle in. This practice will be a good, I'd probably say 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. And as it is the season of winter, I'm going to take you on a little winter journey. If you're a visual person, you can try and really visualize this as best you can. If you're not, perhaps just imagine a place that you've been to where it's been quite wintry. And I'm going to offer the image of a forest, so see where that takes you. So I'd like you to either imagine you're in a forest, or actually at the beginning, or I should say at the entrance of a forest, where there's a path in front of you. You can either try and visualize this or picture a forest that you've been in before. And imagine that you're at the entrance of this forest. It's winter, and it's the most beautiful, crisp winter's day. There's blue sky. There's not a cloud in the sky at all. And there's even sun. So you can feel those gentle rays of sun as they creep through the trees. Maybe you even feel the sun on your skin. Perhaps there's even a little bit of warmth in that sun, just a little bit of warmth. And as you look around you, there's snow everywhere. So on the ground there is a carpet of thick snow. And when you look at the trees, the snows are covered in the trees are covered in snow. Perhaps the sun is gently touching the trees, almost like it's bathing them in light. And perhaps the snow is glistening, almost like glitter. Just notice. And look around you. Are the trees really tall? Do they look like they're reaching up into the sky? Do some of them still have their leaves or not? Is there pine trees? Maybe there's a smell in the air of pine. Allow yourself to really fully immerse yourself in this scene where you're at the entrance of a forest, where there is snow and tall trees, blue sky and sunshine. And now you decide to start walking into the forest. You take one step at a time, and as you do this, you can hear the snow crunching underneath your feet. It's so peaceful, and there is no one there apart from you and Mother Nature. If you can visualize, keep looking around you at those tall trees, at that snow lingering on the leaves of the trees, on the ground. Hearing that snow crunching underneath your feet. Maybe feeling that gentle sun peeking through those trees. Maybe there's even animals in the forest. Perhaps you see a squirrel running across your path, climbing a tree. Maybe there's a fox in the distance. And keep walking through this forest on that path, step by step by step. And as it's winter, it's really cold, but it is the most beautiful crisp winter's day. Those kind of dreamy winter days when the sun is shining, there's blue sky and there is snow. So you can see your breath as you breathe out. Maybe your nose feels cold, but generally allow your body to feel warm. You've wrapped up. You've got everything on that you need to be nice and warm on this winter's day. And you're in nature on your own. A sense of peace, a sense of stillness is in the air. Keep walking on that path until you imagine that you see one really big tree. One that you're drawn to, and it may be a tree that you've seen before in the past that you're able to just picture. And start walking towards this tree. And as you're walking towards the tree, there's a reminder of what trees represent. When I think of trees, they remind me of strong communication as they talk to each other through their roots. They remind me of the beauty of aging. The older they get, the more beautiful they are. They're a reminder of being anchored and grounded, unmoving and tall and strong, and being able to weather any storm. Now take your time until you get to your tree. And once you get there, you can choose to either sit under your tree, hug your tree, or just be near your tree. It may even be that you place a hand on its beautiful trunk. And just take a moment to be here, thinking of those qualities that a tree possesses. Weathering every storm, being grounded, being rooted, being strong and tall, allowing aging to be something beautiful, allowing change to be something beautiful as the tree navigates every season. And this season being the season where, unless it's a pine tree or a specific wintry tree, it has lost its leaves, shed what does not serve it, and making space for new before the new year and spring. And with that in mind, there's an invitation for you to consider what leaves can you shed and let go of to make space for new. Are there things that you're holding on to that are not serving you? It could be feelings such as anger or shame or frustration or sadness. Feelings that are important and we witness and we acknowledge and we honor but we also do not want to hold on to. We do not want to allow to consume us. We want to acknowledge them and honor them, but allow space for other feelings of peace and joy and stillness and love. Maybe it's beliefs that you have or worries. What leaves can you shed? And maybe take a moment to imagine that you are just letting those go. You may even want to say those things out loud if you're able to, or in your mind. I let go of fear, or I let go of anger, or I let go of worry. I let go of the belief that I'm not good enough or not worthy of love or respect. I let go of the worry of what others think about me, or that I'm not going to achieve my dreams. There's so many things, and it'll be unique to you, so do what's right for you, but just think about or feel even better the things that are not serving you that you can let go. Winter is that perfect season to do that. And also as we move to the end of 2025. And whilst you're here, I'd like to offer you the invitation to give yourself permission to practice some self-compassion and self-love, particularly as we move into, for many of us, a very challenging time of year. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, there is Christmas in the air. It's everywhere. We're exposed to it in ways that we maybe don't want. Maybe it's something you're looking forward to, but either way, it can bring pressure, it can bring dysregulation in the nervous system, it can bring overwhelm, it can bring a sense of busyness in a time and a season that should be full of rest. There's a sense of urgency rather than slowing down. So perhaps this is an invitation to give yourself permission to know that whatever you do, you are doing your best. Whatever you do, you don't have to be perfect. Whatever you do, you are enough, and you're trying to navigate this bumpy life that we live in moment by moment. And whatever you do, you have a right to set your boundaries, to take time for you, even if it means saying, I just need to go for a walk or have a lie down. Really embody this idea of fierce self-compassion, where you can take care of yourself during this time in whichever way is right for you, because that's all that matters. Not what is expected, not right or wrong, to do what is right for you and your body and your heart and your mind. And as I talk about self-compassion, and I invite you to really embody that self-compassion. If you're under your tree, imagine you're getting that superpower from its roots and its life experience. Perhaps place a hand on your body, wherever you're drawn to go, and just bring a moment of self-compassion to yourself, of love, of kindness, of non-judgment. Just for this moment, because actually this moment is all that matters. So placing a hand on the body, feeling that connection to yourself, knowing that whatever comes up, you can be your own resource. You can honor how your body is feeling. but also make space for compassion, for love, for moments of peace and joy. Allow yourself to be here for a few moments. And while you're here, I'm going to read you another poem. This one is by Donna Ashworth from Growing Brave. And the poem is Yellow. Some people walk into your life with a light that can only be described as yellow, infusing the very air around with the silent sound of "this will be okay. Nothing hard can stay. We will find a way together. We can reach calmer weather." These people, your yellows, are sunny, endlessly funny. They are warm and safe, a comforting place. They're a light things can grow in. Their heart they wholly throw in. They are cheerleaders for your win. And if you have a yellow in this life, keep them bright. They thrive on giving out light, but they fight their own dark too. They need a colour beside them to push on through. And I think they found a fellow yellow in you. As I read this poem, it's a reminder that we are all only human, that suffering and change is part of life, and that the more we acknowledge that, the more we normalize that we are only human and we're all just doing our best in this crazy world, the more we can find peace. And maybe this can be the message that you take into the rest of your year. If your hand is still on your body, there's an invitation to release that hand and to just take a moment here. For the last bit of this meditation, I'm going to play my drum. And I hope that acoustically it works today. Let's see. And there's an invitation for you to just go a little bit deeper into yourself. Maybe if you take a few deeper breaths. Maybe share those statements of acceptance, surrender, and more self-love with yourself. Maybe place a hand on the body again, see where it takes you. come with the sound of the heartbeat. And if you're still by your tree, we were still in the forest as an invitation to slowly make your way out of that forest. Take your time, taking one step at a time as you leave your forest. Maybe say goodbye to your tree. Slowly, slowly walking out of that forest, step by step by step. Noticing those trees, the snow beneath your feet, the blue sky and sun above. Take your time. Now slowly coming back to that entrance of the forest. Taking a moment here, imagine you're grounding your feet, pressing the feet into the ground. Perhaps taking a moment to be grateful, not for what you do not have, but what you have. And knowing that whatever happens next, as we move into the rest of the year, you can just be in the moment. You can choose to find more peace in the chaos. You can choose to be more still. And so our practice, our session this morning slowly comes to an end. There's an invitation for you to slowly reconnect to the space you're in. Maybe take a few deeper breaths, maybe take a bit of movement or a stretch, or move that jaw, or even massage the face a bit. Maybe move the head from side to side. Do what is right for you. And allow yourself to come back. And I'm just going to come closer to the camera. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Let me bring some candlelight here. I'm very dark. It's still really dark outside. I hope you are all well. I hope you're taking care. Oh. This can be such a challenging time of year. It brings up so much. I think I said at the beginning that it can bring up joy, but also sadness, overwhelm, but also gratitude. It can be an opportunity to connect, but also feel lonely. So it's really a tough time, and it's really important that we really give ourselves permission to acknowledge that, to honor that, and to know that we all feel the same. It's not just us. We're only human. It's so important. And that's why I wanted to do this practice this morning, to be honest, not only for myself, to remind myself of that, but also to share that with all of you. And to also thank you all for being part of my life, my journey, for all your support, all your love, all your kindness, particularly my regulars at all my sessions. I see you, I stand with you, and I'm grateful. And we're all on this journey of change and empowerment and surrender and acceptance and awareness. And every day is different. So whatever you're doing this December, whether you're celebrating the festive days or not, Christmas or not, New Year or not, please take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Honor what's coming up. Take as many moments of rest and peace as you can. And know that we're all doing our best. There's no right or wrong. So I want to thank you all for joining me. If you've been joining me live all morning, I will share this recording. I hope acoustically you were able to hear everything. I had a few moments where I had to come and work with my phone because it was falling over. I hope that it didn't disrupt the session too much. And just thank you. Thank you for everyone who's on live this morning. Thank you. Wishing you all a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. A huge shout out to Melody Godfred and Donna Ashworth. Thank you for your poetry. You know I adore your work and you as people and human beings. So thank you that I could use that poetry today. I've got all your books and it's wonderful when I can incorporate them into sessions. Wishing you all a peaceful December, whatever's left of it. Looking forward to seeing you all in the new year. I may do a new year live. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I feel. I don't want to put pressure on myself. And I will be off now until the 5th of January. Well, I have been already off, but I will be off. So yes, take good care, everyone. Thank you again for watching, for listening. Let's keep being human and navigating this crazy life. All right. If you don't know me, my name is Corey. I am based in Edinburgh and I'm the face of Koa. And it's been my honor to hold this space with you. Thank you, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. I'm just going to sit up and move back here. Thank you.